Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the chat. Hello, Pizza Man. Oh no, what happened to my little chat window thing? That looks way weird. Okay, let's fix that. How are you doing this morning, Pizza Man? Chat box. Just, modifying everything. Getting everything. It's all good. That's all good. One little thing. Just killing some bed bugs in Carolina and working on the Discord. Oh, are you making a Discord for your streaming? We will talk about the bed bugs in a second, but I want to know about this Discord. Why did my chat box get all messed up like this? Yeah. Ah. Oh, I know why it got messed up. I know why my chat's messed up. Because I was playing with things this morning, and now it's all messed up. Ooh, good gracious, that is large. I will get this fixed pronto. This is what I get for playing around with things before I stream. Yes, ma'am. Got the Discord made up, just have to add some fine tuning to it, not the greatest at it. It's meant to be a community Discord for all the groups I'm part of to bring folks together. Would love for you to jump in as well. Yeah, for sure. Is there a way to add people? Oh, let's see. Friends, add friend. Okay. So, in the chat, type in your Discord username, and I will send you a friend request. And then once you accept it, you can send me the link to the Discord, and I'll happily join it. If you ever want to know anything about Discord stuff, let me know. I am very, very, very well versed in Discord, being an admin on a very large D&D server, and also just, I don't know, I've done a lot of stuff with Discord, so let me know if you ever have any questions about anything, because I can help you out. Oh, I'm sorry. In the chat, type in your Discord username, and then I'll send you a friend request on Discord, and then you can send me the invite to your Discord there. Because I don't think it'll allow you to send the invite link to the Discord in the chat because of the moderation tools I have in place, but okay, font size. That's part of my issue is the font sizes. His man? All right. I'll just verify that that's not a all right. Send friend request. All right. It's been sent. My Discord is .thephoenix. Just accept my friend request, and then you can send me that invite. So I'm very well versed with Discord. All right. This chat box isn't perfect, but it's a little better than what it was. So we'll pop that into the existing. It doesn't allow me to make the font any smaller. This is what I get with playing with things, because, oh wait, background opaque. Aha, clear link. Haha, close. All right, perfect. Oh, now it's got a stupid thing on it. Okay. Properties. Change media. Silly. Okay. All right. We will worry about this little chat box later. Yeah, send me that invite, man. All right. Yeah, like technically I have a Discord for my Lord of the Rings stuff, and it's also kind of turned into a place where I've stuck some of the other people for my upcoming non-Lord of the Rings one-shot that we were talking about the other day. But I don't know, my personal goal with this streaming isn't this sounds weird to say out loud, but oh, really? Okay. Well, maybe I sent a friend request to someone weird. Littlefield. All right, I sent it again, so to the Littlefield one, so we'll see how that goes. This sounds weird to say, but my personal like goal with my stream hasn't really been much for like building a offline community, if that makes sense. Like I still want to build a community, but the community that I want to build, I want to exist on my stream, not offline. And part of the reason I think is because I have been involved in so many other communities that I don't want to stretch myself too thin. Like I don't want to be like, hey, I'm gonna do a Discord and feel like I have to make myself more social outside of times when I'm streaming and in a mood to be social, if that makes sense. Scent doesn't sound weird yet. It's good to have the separation. Yeah, like oh man, I'm not a highly social person. I have a very finite amount of socialization spoons available to me, and when those spoons run out, I am left feeling drained, and I just want to veg and not have to worry about, socializing with other people. And I do like quite a bit of talking to people in my role as an admin on my Westmarch server, or on the server I'm a admin for. And even that can be a little taxing. So my personal goal with my stream hasn't been to establish a Discord, and I know a lot of people do make communities for their streaming, so that they can engage with their audience and build a better community. Because I understand half of the thing of streaming is what you do when you're not streaming to build that community. So like having a VC to chat with people, playing games, sharing memes and images and that kind of stuff, all goes towards like building that really awesome community. But I just personally haven't made it I don't personally see it as a priority of mine thus far. Is it? Oh, always show messages. Let's click that part of the battle. Sorry, this little Chaz is making me taking away my attention. Nothing wrong with that. Thank you, Pizza Man. Oh hey, there you are. All right, Pizza House. Now I'm hungry. All right, I am on. Holy man, that's a lot of channels. Oh, geez. Warzone, Fortnite, Dead by Daylight. Oh, okay, you have it kind of like split up between like a bunch of different games. That's cool. Very, very cool. I will take a peek with that. Sponsor link, live social links, tips, server links. It's a little wonky right now. You'll have to forgive me. I'm hoping to have it better by Thanksgiving and get the boys fixed. All good. There's a lot of stuff that goes into Discords, and if you haven't had the opportunity to play around in Discords lots, it's oh, the bots, not the boys. I thought you just meant like you know, part of your community, or maybe you had like a set of mods or something like that you called your boys or something. It completely went over my head. Get the bots fixed. Yeah. There's a lot of really cool bots. I'm just looking at some of the ones you have here. Not familiar with Dino. I know a little bit about Hydra. I know quite a bit about Me6. I don't know anything about Streamcord or RPG Withering. Cool. Well, I will definitely take a peek at that Discord and see what's what. I haven't, and I have to do it all on the phone for right now. Oh, do you, like, are you just talking about, like, today, or are you talking about, like, that you're usually doing Discord from your mobile? I gotta admit, I have gotten very good at mobile Discord over the years. In general, I don't have a PC currently, so everything has been set up on the phone. Wait, are you like an Xbox or a PS4 like streamer? I had no idea. I honestly thought that you were a PC streamer. This is blowing my mind right now because I just what I've seen of your setup, I always thought that you were like sitting at a desk and like playing on your computer. Oh, goodness. Did I mention that I woke up early hour this morning? I stream on Xbox right now. I will be streaming on Xbox, but with a OBS dedicated PC after Thanksgiving once my sister brings it down. Oh, cool. Okay. Well, good luck and Godspeed. I I know next to nothing about streaming from like a oh my gosh, a console. That's the word I was looking for. Um, all good. I had to be up at 4 for work today. For the bed bugs, hey? You said that you were killing bed bugs today? So funny thing. So I work in healthcare, and you see a whole lot of disgusting things in healthcare, and lots of infectious everything. We have a different what they're called isolation precautions. So there's like stuff that can be so okay. I should back up. So when someone's on isolation precautions, it's because they have something infectious. So it can be transmitted from one person to the next. And the mode of transmission dictates the type of precautions they're on. So like there's contact precautions. So if you touch them, it transmits the disease or whatever it is. There's also like contact and droplets. So transmission from like the droplets in your, like when you speak. So that's stuff like flu or sneezing, talking and that kind of stuff. And then there's like airborne, so like that's a pretty severe one. There's also sporicidal, and you could have a combination of different transmission modes depending on what kind of disease it is. And I've seen quite a few really, really weird diseases. And it's funny because the nurses won't even flinch at some of these things, but as soon as it comes down to bed bugs, it's like, no, everyone's like going out of their mind. They're just like, absolutely not. They don't want to be the one to deal with the person with bed bugs. It's just funny. It's super easy. Just press going live and you're good to go. Adding the OC just helps me make it look a lot better and hopefully more interactive. And yes, for the bed bugs, I love working with doctors' offices and some hospitals. Yeah, bed bugs are a big deal in the hospitals, and it's not a big deal from an infectious standpoint. It's a big deal from a like personal opinion standpoint. But it's just funny you mentioned bed bugs because yeah, a lot of healthcare staff have no tolerance for that. But no, that's awesome. I hope everything goes well, and I'm looking forward to your stream once you get your new PC or new to you PC maybe. No, I've been So we were talking the other day about me doing up another one shot, right? Doing up a D&D one shot. And I've got quite a few like games like that I have in stock. I kind of was debating back and forth between a few of them, and I was like, you know what? No, this is so I decided on one. And the reason I decided on it was because I felt that the people who would enjoy my Lord of the Rings one shot will also enjoy this one because of the lighthearted, cheesy, corny nature of it. So I was talking with some people I know and bring people in to be players in this one shot. And I got a group of 4 people, which is what I need for this one shot. And I started talking back and forth with all of them about what their comfort level is with streaming, if they're just wanting to do voice or if they want to do video, just to kind of gauge where people were at. I was really surprised. So far, 3 out of the 4 people have all said they're okay with doing video, which I was like, cool. And then I realized I didn't know how to put someone on video on my stream. So I was this morning starting to go through it. I was like, okay, this requires subscription, this requires subscription, this requires subscription. And so I was like, okay, well, I'm going to do what's easiest for me because I use Streamlabs to stream. So I was like, I'm just going to pay for like a 1-month subscription to Ultra. If I use, video for future one shots, I can always pay for another month of it. But that allows me to use Collab Cam to bring in people. And the better part of this morning, I've been playing with stuff that I've gotten because of the upgrade to Ultra. I was at first playing with stuff to figure out how to do the collab cam stuff, and I've got it figured out now. I know how to make it so it's not echoey. It's all good in that aspect. But I was like, okay, I need to, but I was like, okay, now that I've got that figured out, I was like, let's play with my new tools. So I grabbed out my Ultra dashboard. I started going through like some of the overlays and the widgets and collectibles, I think they're called. And I've got I ended up collecting a few like cool, cutesy little things. But that's what messed up my little chat box there. Is I was messing with things, and because I was messing with things, it ended up because I was messing with things, it ended up resetting what I have for my settings for my chat box. So now I've got this messed up chat box that I need to fix. I'm probably not going to be able to get it fixed right away, but old school, no, chunky. Welcome back, Pizza Man. Yeah, I was just talking about some of the fun things that I've gotten now because of this Streamlabs Ultra that I paid for a subscription for this morning. And I ended up, so I got it's called a Stream Pet. And I don't know if I can add it here easily. Let's see. I'm sure there's a easy way to add it here. I was playing with things and I was like, oh, this is very cute. Um, so I grabbed this little stream pet. Let me just see if I can bring it up easily. There's I'm sure that there's bongo cat. No, that's not what I want. Or the emote Ross. Oh, collectible? Okay. I think that's where I need to go for it. I don't know if you do anything with Streamlabs, but yeah, there's some pretty adorable things. Add to my scene. All right. It's so adorable. Okay. Let me. Where do I want to put him? Come down. No, let's put him up here. Come over here. Okay. All right, we've got a little adorable dragon now. I don't have a name for him yet. That's a good question. I could name him like something badass, like Tiamat or something like that. Let's see. Oh, actually, you know what? We're a Lord of the Rings stream. We should do like a Lord of the Rings name. Okay. Lord or Middle Earth dragons. Let's see what some of the names of the dragons are. Named dragons of Middle Earth. All right, Scatha. Actually, okay, so Scatha. I was actually reading a little bit about Scatha because how did it come up? So some people were talking about War of Rohirrim, which is the upcoming Lord of the Rings kind of an anime style movie. And I forget how exactly it had come up, but for some reason someone had made an indication that there was going to be a dragon in this movie. And some people, I was reading this conversation between people being like, what dragons were around at the time of, when this was set for War of Rohirrim. And most of the people chatting had all agreed that there was only one dragon around at that time, and it was Scatha, who was, what was their let me see if I can find their nickname. It was something something cool. Let me just find Scatha. So Scatha was known as the Worm. So really cool. It was a blind and silent gray longworm with a white belly. And it was wingless. And when I read all this, seeing, Scatha the worm, I was like, oh, like a wingless, blind, gray and white dragon called a longworm. And it invokes such a powerful imagery in my head reading about this, reading about Scatha. And it just reminded me of something like Dune or something like that, like this tunneling creature deep within the belly of the earth, that's technically a dragon, but is actually more of a uh, a creepy creature of the dark bellies of the world. So I was reading about Scatha, and Scatha had like a collection of prizes. So they had this. They collected, I think it was dwarf hands and the skulls of men or something like that. So they had this giant nest of bones of dwarf hands and human skulls, which I thought was really, really creepy. Just the idea of this giant worm sitting on top of this bed of hands and skulls. I thought it was really, really cool. Anyway, so interestingly enough, when I was reading about Scatha, there was this giant hoard that Scatha laid upon. So they had like quite a bit of, I think it was jewels, but they also had this horn that, if I recall correctly, was made by elves, but this horn was collected, and it ended up becoming, let me find it here. So I was reading about it, I thought it was really, really cool. Yeah, so they had a treasure in the hoard. There was this silver horn, and it was collected by the Rohirrim and ended up becoming the Horn of the Mark. And the interesting thing is that is the same horn which Éowyn ended up giving to Merry Brandybuck. I just thought that was so cool, and I don't know if they're going to like highlight anything about this horn, or really if there's anything to this rumor that they're going to have Scatha in the movie, but I thought that was really, really neat. Like I've mentioned before, I am not an expert on Lord of the Rings, but I am a avid fan, and I just think it's really cool to learn new things about Lord of the Rings. So I learned about Scatha the other day. So let's see. We've got a few different dragons. We've got Glaurung. I'm never going to be able to pronounce that word, so we're just going to move right past that. Of course, Smaug. We've got Scatha. We've also got Encalagon. Can I pronounce Encalagon with any sort of degree of confidence? Pronunciation. Encalagon.
Encalagon. Encalagon.
Encalagon. Okay. I don't. Encalagon. Might be able to use that. I think Scatha's gonna end up being what we call this little dragon here. Scatha. Can I make it say things? Let's see. Color range. Oh, I can probably apply some sort of like filter to change the coloration of it. Let's see. What do I want to do? Let's color it. I want to do. Let's see. Color correction. That's probably it. Let's think. No. Purple, blue. Little blue dragon. Very green. I don't know what color to make our dragon. Got like a blue dragon. Sorry. All right, we'll do that for now. Little like purplish kind of colored dragon. All right. I don't know. We're gonna make it very big right now. Undo. Okay. Flip.